Assalamu alaikum. Okay, student, we are starting today. Last time we studied chain rule. Today we will study uh, how to find the derivative of an implicit function. We learned how to find the derivative of an implicit functions in the previous course, calculus and analytical geometry. And here again we will study the implicit functions, how to find the derivative of the implicit function, and by using the partial derivative. By using the partial derivative. We are doing exercise 14.4. Exercise 14.4. Implicit functions. The equation will be converted into f of xy equal to 0. Whatever be the equation, we will convert it equal to 0. Then if we want to find dy upon dx, this is an implicit function, x and y, the two variables will be there. So we will convert it equal to 0, and that is called f of xy. Then we will write minus f of x upon f of y. That we will get the derivative of the implicit function dy upon dx. That is equal to minus f of x. That means the partial derivative of f with respect to x upon f of y, the partial derivative of f with respect to y. If it dy upon dx, it will be minus f of x upon f of y. If you want to find dx upon dy, it will be minus f of y upon f of x. So dy upon dx will be minus f of x upon f of y, and dx upon dy will be minus f of y upon f of x. So just remember, if here is dy, so here f of y will come as a denominator, and d of x dx is as a denominator, here it will be as a numerator. In the same way, dx upon dy, so dx will be as a denominator, dy will be as a numerator. So this is the way how to find the derivatives. partial derivative of the implicit function by using the partial derivative method. So this is more easy than the previous method which we have learned in the calculus and analytical geometry course. So we are doing the exercise, the same exercise, exercise 14.4, and we are doing question number 25 to 28. Question number 25 to 28. Question number 25. Exercise 12.4. Y square, sorry, y cube plus y square minus 5y minus x square plus 4 equal to 0. Y cube, Ali Afzal Yusuf. Six three nine six one. Question number 24. Y cube plus y square minus 5y minus x square plus 4 equal to 0. And this is already equal to 0, so that means this will be considered as f of xy. If it is equal to 0, so that will be considered as f of xy. So this whole will be f of xy. Therefore, f of xy is equal to y cube plus y square minus 5y minus x square plus 4. This is f of x. Now we will find, we have to find dy upon dx. Here we have to find dy upon dx. So first of all, we will find f of x, then f of y. F of x will become partial derivative with respect to x. There is no x, 0. There is no x, 0. There is no x, 0. There is minus x square will be 2x. And 4 is 0. This is f of x. In the same way, we will find f of y. Partial derivative with respect to y. So y cube will be 3y square. Y square will be 2y. Minus 5y will be minus 5. X square will be 0. And 4 is also 0. So we have found f of x and f of y. Now we will find dy upon dx. Dy upon dx will be equal to minus f of x upon f of y. Will be equal to minus f of x is minus 2x upon f of y is 3y square plus 2y minus 5. Minus is cancelled by minus. So minus into minus will be plus. It will become 2x upon 3y square plus 2y plus 5 minus 5. This is the answer. This is the answer. So in this way, the partial derivative, if you use the method of the partial derivative to find the implicit functions, derivative of the implicit functions, so it will be easy for us. One line we find equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, here is some number, so that will be shifted on that side so that it will become 0. When it will become 0, so this function is considered as f of xy. So first of all, we will find f of xy. The next step we will find f of x. Then the next step we will find f of y. Then the fourth step we will find dy upon dx by using the formula minus dy upon dx is equal to minus f of x upon f of y. So remember, if it is dy upon dx, so f of x will be over there, and f of y will be over there down. If it is dx upon dy, so f of x will be over there, and dy will be over there. F of y will be there. So that was question number 25. Understood all of you? Have you understood all of you?
यस सर.
So,
सर
जी बेटा.
Yes, sir.
सलामकुम.
वालेकुम
सर हम
अस्सलाम.
लोग एक्सरसाइज 12.4 पढ़ चुके हैं. 14.4 तो नहीं है?
ये बेटा है, हाँ सॉरी 14.4 है. Sorry, this is 14.4. This is exercise 14.4. Thank you very much. Now we will do question number 26. Find dy upon dx at minus 1 comma 1. This is exercise 14.4. Rayan Shahid 64254. Question number 26. Question number 26. Xy plus y square minus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0 at minus 1 comma 1. So we have to find dy upon dx at minus 1 comma 1. That means first we find dy upon dx, then at the end we will put the values of x is minus 1 and y 1 to get the answer. First step, we will take it equal to 0. We have to convert into equal to 0. So this is already equal to 0. So that step has been saved. So this one will become f of xy. Equal to 0 नहीं लिखना है. Now we will find f of x and f of y. F of x, we are finding the partial derivative with respect to x. So derivative of x will be 1, y will be considered as constant. So derivative of x will be 1, 1 into y will be y. There is no x, derivative 0. There is no x, derivative 0. There is no x derivative 0. So the answer is y only. F of x is equal to y only. Saeed Naseem 61556. Now we will find f of y. There is y, the derivative of y will be 1. X is considered as constant. So 1 into x will be x. Derivative of y square will be 2y. Derivative minus 3y will be 3 minus 3. Derivative 3 will be 0. So it will become x plus 2y minus 3. This is the derivative. X plus 2y minus 3. This is f of y. Now dy upon dx minus f of x upon f of y. It will become minus f of x was y only upon f of y x plus 2y minus 3. This is the answer of dy upon dx, but it is given to find the at minus 1 comma 1. So this value will be substituted at minus 1 comma 1. Dy upon dx will become minus y की value 1, x is minus 1 plus 2 into 1 minus 3. It will become minus 1 upon minus 1 plus 2 minus 3. So dy upon dx will become minus sine 1 upon minus 4 plus 2 will be minus 2. माइनस माइनस से कैंसिल हो जाएगा. फाइनल आंसर इज 1/2. फाइनल आंसर इज 1/2. फैसल जावेद 61899. So this is a way how to find. Now I am doing question number 28. Question number 28. Understood this one? So I am rubbing it. Question number 28. X e raised to power y. Furqan Muhammad Khan 7830. X e raised to power y plus sin xy x e raised to power y plus sin xy plus y minus ln 2 equal to 0. Find dy upon dx at 0 comma ln 2. So first of all, we will convert it equal to 0. This is already equal to 0. There is no need to convert. So it will become f of xy is equal to x e raised to power y plus sin xy plus y minus ln 2. This is f of xy. Don't write equal to 0. F of, we will find f of x. Don't put the bracket when we are finding the derivative. This is the partial derivative of x. If we put the bracket, then it will show this is a function of x. So we'll take the partial derivative of f of xy with respect to x. So derivative of x will be 1. This will be considered as constant. There is no x. E raised to power y, there is no x. It will be considered as constant. So derivative of x will be 1. 1 into e raised to power y will be e raised to power y. Plus derivative of sin xy, there is x. So it will become cos xy into the partial derivative of xy. The partial derivative of xy will become the partial y will be considered as constant. So we will take the partial derivative of xy. First, the partial derivative of cos xy. If there is x, so we'll take cos xy. If it is y only, there is no x. So the sin y, the derivative of sin y with respect to x will be 0. No need to write cos xy, it will be 0 if there is no x. Now we'll take this sin xy, x is there, therefore it will take cos xy, and then we'll take the partial derivative of xy plus the derivative of y will be 0. The derivative of ln 2 will be 0. So it is e raised to power y plus cos xy whole is multiplied with the derivative of xy. Again, the derivative of x with partial derivative of x with respect to x will be 1. 1 into y will be y. So into y. 1 into y. The derivative of x will be 1. 1 into y. Y is considered constant. So constant into 1 will be y plus 0. So this will become e raised to power y plus y cos xy. Y cos xy. E raised to power y plus y cos xy. This is f of x. Now we'll take f of y. Derivative of f of x with respect to y. So we'll take the derivative of this one. X will remain as it is. This is the constant. Constant remain as it is. So e raised to power y will be e raised to power y into derivative of the power. Derivative of the power of y with respect to y will be 1. So 1 into this one will be as it is. Now the sign. The derivative of sine of xy, y is also there. So we'll take cos xy into partial derivative of xy with respect to y. Plus the partial derivative of y will be 1. And the partial derivative of ln2 will be 0. This is constant. It will become x e raised to power y plus cos xy into the derivative of xy with respect to y. So there x will be considered as constant. The derivative of y will be 1. So x into 1 will be x. X into 1. Derivative of y with respect to y is 1. X into 1 will be x plus 1. So the final answer for this one, x e raised to power y, x cos xy plus 1. This is f of y. dy upon dx. Now we will find dy upon dx. Minus f of x. F of x is e raised to power y plus y cos xy upon f of y. F of y is x e raised to power y plus x cos xy plus 1. So this is dy upon dx. Now we will find the value at 0 comma ln2. This is 0 comma ln2. We will substitute this one. We may substitute the value of 0 comma ln2 in this equation, or we may substitute here also. Here also we may substitute this one, and here also we may substitute this one, and then after that we can find dy upon dx. Both, there are two ways. Now we'll substitute the values at 0 comma ln2. That we will substitute 0 comma ln2. At 0 comma ln2. dy upon dx minus e raised to power y is replaced by ln2. This y, e raised to power y is replaced by ln2. Plus ln2. Y is replaced by ln2 into cos of x is 0. 0 into ln2. This is cos. Cos of xy y is replaced by ln2 cos xy, x is replaced by 0, y is replaced by ln2, 0 into ln2. So that is over. Now upon x, x is 0 into e raised to power y, e raised to power ln2 plus x, x is again 0 into cos of xy, cos of x is 0, y is ln2, then plus 1. It will become dy upon dx minus Muhammad Avi Kamal e raised to power ln2, ln and e are cancelled out, only 2 is the answer. E raised to power ln2, ln and e are cancelled out, only 2 plus ln2 into cos of 0 into ln2 will be 0, 0 into ln2 will be 0 upon 0 into e raised to power ln2 will be 0 plus 0 into something is 0 plus 1. Further 2 cos 0 will be 1, ln2 into 1 plus ln2 into 1, cos 0 will be equal to 1 upon 1. So this is the final answer. This is the final answer. It will
सर
become
माइनस भी लगेगा,
j,
माइनस भी लगेगा 2 से पहले.
माइनस मिलेगा जी, माइनस मिलेगा. So this is the final answer. The final answer will become minus 2 ln2, minus 2 plus minus 2 minus ln2. This is the minus for both the values. अपॉन 1 जो है वो अपॉन 1 लिखते नहीं है, अगर अपॉन ना भी कुछ हो तो वो अपॉन 1 ही होता है. So minus 2 minus ln2 is the answer. Final answer. Minus 2 minus ln2 is the final answer. तो dy अपॉन dx इज इक्वल टू माइनस 2 माइनस ln2. तो याद रखिए ये माइनस 0 कामा माइनस 2 हम यहाँ भी पुट करके इनकी वैल्यू निकाल सकते थे और यहाँ पुट करके निकाल सकते थे, फिर यहाँ पर वो आंसर जो आते वो यहाँ पर पुट कर देते, या फिर पहले हमने ये आंसर निकाल लिया उसके बाद